Is Donald Trump going to invade Gaza? Well, that's a good question given the fact that Trump has said that the United States should take over Gaza, forcibly move millions of people living there, and turn it into the French Riviera of the Middle East. So I guess we would be charging people to vacation there in this spot of tremendous tragedy, death, destruction, and history that belongs to somebody else. Will he do it? Well, I think it's unlikely. It doesn't really fit his MO. Trump is aware that we like engaging in military action in the United States when it's at a distance. We tend to be pretty isolationistic when it comes to us actually losing soldiers in other countries. So in other words, if we lost so much as one soldier to military action trying to turn Gaza into a vacation spot for Trump's greater glory, I think people would be pissed. So why is he talking about it? Well, is it because of international law that might view it as a kind of ethnic cleansing for us to do something like that? I don't think he's concerned about that at all. It might be that he believes himself to be one of the greatest deal makers of all time, and he believes he has the secret to deal making, which is be as absolutely obstinate and extreme and insulting on one side, make absolutely no concessions from the beginning. And then when you do have to make a little bit of a concession, it only moves you a little bit here as opposed to never actually being in the middle. So maybe he's taking this as, I'll take this really extreme position and then I'll be able to solve the Middle East, which really his goal here probably is something like just handing it all over to Israel, letting Israel kind of remove these people. And then Trump gets to say, look what I did. I solved this problem despite the tragedy and horror for all of the Palestinian people. But I'm also concerned because he didn't seem to be saying this off the cuff, that this sounds more like something that he kind of had prepared, and it might kind of be from his kind of real estate background that he's really just viewing this as well, here's an area that has been already leveled, so maybe we could build it up. And he's not thinking about the people, the Palestinian people, the Israeli people. He's not thinking about anyone or the impact on them. And to me, it really speaks to his administration's kind of sociopathy. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. I mean that like in a diagnostic sense. Sociopathy tends to be indicative of a certain lack of empathy. And there's plenty of sociopaths out there who engage in the world and live perfectly, productive lives. But his administration is one that has included things like RFK Jr. dropping apparently live mice into blenders as a young person, Kristi Noem bragging about shooting a puppy, and now Donald Trump talking about an area that we should be talking about with tremendous empathy and care and concern for the people involved there, as if it's just another real estate development.